Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. I have a surprising movie review for you today from a movie called The Door in the Woods. And I was very pleasantly surprised by this movie. I have seen a lot of horror movies lately out of Hollywood that they don't really belong in the horror genre, but more along the slaughterhouse genre, because all it is people, blood flying everywhere and people getting hacked up, more gore than anything else. I was not a fan of the Saw movies. They were just crap. This is an actual movie made in 2019 from Hollywood. It's an actual horror movie that holds your attention. It's got a plot. It's got actual acting. And I'm going to go into one standout here at the end of this. But you got to see this movie. It's really, really good. And I'm going to try not to give you some spoilers. I'm going to give you a spoiler alert here at the end. But we'll get to the basics here. This is the plot. A family goes hiking. There's a mother, a father, and a son. They go hiking in the woods, and they find a door standing alone in the woods, and it's chained up. It's chained shut. And the mother insists that they take this door home and put it on their closet, because apparently their closet didn't have a door, and they were trying to find a way to put a door on it. And so they take it home and they refinish it and paint it and everything, and they stick it on their closet door. And they're all happy. Ghosts or spirits of whatever invade their house because they've invited it in because of these doors. They brought the door in, and these spirits apparently are tied to the door. These ghosts and spirits, they invade the house. They cause all kinds of mayhem, and their child is taken through this door. It's into another dimension, another realm, as it were. And these parents have to bargain with the spirits to get the kid back. That's basically what it boils down to. I'm not trying not to give any spoilers here. The cast is very, very good cast, very well done. I don't think the cast was really big budget, but they're quality cast, really well done. Jennifer Pierce Mathis, Mathus, plays the mom. David Rees Snell plays the father. John Michael Fisher plays the kid. And there's one standout, and I gotta plug this guy because he's really good. His name is C.J. Jones. He plays a character named Uriah. Uriah is a psychic or shaman or something. I'm not sure. In the course of the movie, he starts out reading tarot cards for the mother because she's into that kind of thing. And of course, later on, he's the one that shows up and says something's changed. You've invited bad things into your house. We got to figure out what's going on. And it turns out he's more than just a tarot card reader. He's not a con man. He's an actual medium, a shaman. And if you've watched movies about it, and if you've done some research, people who are mediums or hold with shamanic beliefs, they tend to be kind of eccentric. And C.J. Jones played this character brilliantly. He is wildly eccentric. He's got a jacket. I swear, I got to get that jacket. It's freaking awesome. You'll see what I'm talking about. That was 70s pimping right there, buddy. Let me tell you. But anyway, he played this wildly eccentric character, but he didn't go overboard. He sold it. He sold it so well, and he played it to perfection. And part of it is he apparently, as I recall, the character was deaf, so he played it with a kind of a speech impediment, and he sold it. He sold it so well. He could have sold it over he could have sold it over a barrel head. It was just so good. He could have took money for that. He sold it so well. As a matter of fact, he did. I'm sure they paid him for that, but my point is, he did it well. This guy, C.J. Jones, I'm going to start watching him more because he pulled this off really well. I don't know if he's deaf in real life or not. If he's not, he did a lot of research. He's got, a lot of research for this. He really threw himself into it. If he's deaf in real life, I'm going to start watching him anyway, because beyond that aspect of the character, everything else he did was brilliant. He sold it. He really sold it. Now, here comes the spoiler alert. So if you're going to watch this movie and you don't like spoilers, here's where you stop it. Now, okay, I don't normally do spoiler alerts, but in this one, it begs for it. The deal these people make to get the kid back is borderline insane. It's borderline too much. My wife and I talked this over for about an hour and a half after the movie, bantered it back and forth, and we couldn't come to a decision whether we would have done that or not. But in my mind, as a parent, what would you not do for your kid? And what price is too high? That's what you have to ask yourself when you watch this movie. What price is too high? They say everything in the world has a price. Well, sometimes the price is too high. And I'm not trying to say that people shouldn't value their kids that much, but this was borderline. This was really borderline. Cat's messing with my screen, but it's borderline. And watch the show, you'll see what I mean. Again, this is a really, really good movie. It kept your attention the entire time. It didn't waver. There wasn't anything stupid about it. I can't imagine. If you find a door standing alone in the woods and it's got chains on it, I can't see anybody bringing it back to your house. But other than that, if you can get past that part of it, everything else fit. It fit well, and it was a really well done story. The like I said, the story arc, the plot, the character development, everything was really good. So we're all stuck at home with this coronavirus bullshit, quarantine. We're all stuck at home. If you're running out of stuff to watch, find it. We watched it on, I want to say, Amazon Prime. It's called The Door in the Woods. Check it out. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.